Good afternoon! I forgot to turn the bot on first, so now the sounds are not working, but I don't remember the fix without actually closing OBS. Let's have a look. No. Okay, one moment. I will have to actually just end just for a quick second. I will be back. Okay, apologies. Am I back? I don't have viewers anyway, so it's fine. Got a hair. You know, I'm wearing one of these rubbery bracelets. I have a hair stuck in the rubbery bits and it's tickling. Okay. So I might be able to finish this today, but I'm unsure. Kind of judging from a walkthrough online on YouTube, it seems there's, what was it, 2 hours and 45 minutes left. But obviously that's a walkthrough. They can go through it much faster because it's a walkthrough, and I'm just gonna bumble my way through. So we'll have to see if I manage to finish today or not. We will see. Camera's constantly in the wrong place at the moment because I keep moving it while I'm doing my quarantine vlogs. Okay, let's go, let's go. So I did end last time being a bit lost. I was a bit confused. So I thought it was a good time to not quite get into the puzzle kind of situation. So we momentarily need to stop our medication from working. So what did I pick up? I picked up some coffee, some valerian plant, and some antacid. I need to be able to use this somehow.
I'll put the stones in the middle of the chamber. That'll give me a small fire hearth.
Huh. Progress already? Oh god damn. Okay, I got stuck last time. Click the stones. I swear I already clicked the freaking stones, but we got there. Okay, we're doing it. Progress. Okay.
That makes enough combustible material for a small fire.
Okay. Looks like a nest. You've got your own nest there, Darren. Hello there, Rich. Long time no see. How have you been? How are you on this fine day? I'm a bit gutted that I'm not outside in the sun. I've really actually enjoyed just sitting outside in the sun when I get the opportunity. I'm cooped up. So I'm taking advantage. I'm not a reader, hate reading, but it feels like a good chance to actually get into a book, just being able to sit out in the sun, because I have all the time in the world at the moment. But hopefully after the stream, the sun will still be glorious. So, yeah, good.
I ought to fix up a fire first.
Oh, good idea, okay. Not as dumb as I thought. Okay, good job.
Father and son by the campfire. How touching.
That's just weird.
The water ought to boil soon.
So what am I putting in? Everything?
I'll crush the tablets first so that they dissolve faster.
Oh, good idea. You're just gonna... You got your twig to stir it. Oh, Darren. Okay. And the coffee. Let's just make this concoction. This is such a bad idea. Darren, you...
Now today, the Turkish variety.
Oh, there's something gone wrong with you, dude. Oh, we're not putting the plant in. Oh. It goes on the fire. Okay. Been good, busy as hell though with your live streams yourself. Nice. Know what you mean, just like yourself. I'm stuck indoors here in Ireland, but don't get to sit outside in the front garden when the sun is out, and I started reading a new book myself. Oh nice. Yeah, I mean, I hate reading. It's not something I do, but I feel like at the moment I can just really get into it because it's just a chance to be outside. Oh, look at all that black smoke.
Damn, all that beautiful smoke's going outside.
So? Do I need to block up? Okay, I need to seemingly block up the entrance to stop the smoke going out because we're gonna have a good trip, I think. I think that's the idea. Well, there's nothing to interact with. I have nothing else in my inventory. Hello Danny, how are you? Progress is actually going pretty swimmingly already today. Although I've just got a bit stumped here because I need to block up the exit, I think.
I don't want to waste my whole Valerian stash. First, I need to seal the entrance somehow.
Right. So we need to seal the entrance. Oh, where can I go to find something that's going to seal an entrance? The lighthouse is likely going to have absolutely nothing. We don't go to the hotel anymore. What about... oh wait, let's go to... maybe there's a sheet. Oh, damp-proof sheeting. I remember now. It wouldn't let me pick this up, but it was like, this seems intriguing.
It's a roll of damp-proof sheeting used in construction. The craftsmen should really cover the floor with it, so they don't make everything filthy. I guess that's no big deal while the place is looking like it is.
Right, yep, just gonna pop that in my back pocket. Danny, thank you for the host. Hello Buffy, how are you? To be fair, always been a bookworm, but you've had one book you never read as you never had the time to read it, and that's Game of Thrones, but using this lockdown to your advantage to get into the book. Yeah, nice. I'm using this lockdown to my advantage in so many ways. I'm getting so much done around the house. And I'm also, I'm having a chance to play leisurely games as well, like offline, not walkthrough practice, not streams, and it's just a totally different experience, and it's just nice to sit and chill with a game to yourself, if you see what I mean. I don't get to do that often. Playing Darksiders 2. You love that, yeah. Okay, back to the cave. Where was my cave? Tea's a little warmer than I thought it was. Okay. Can I move things a little bit? Because I'm struggling to see the corner of the screen.
I ought to put the sheeting on from the outside.
Oh, Darren! Started delving into the world of VR streams. Ooh. Yeah, nice and casual, laid back. It's like you don't care if you rage when no one's watching.
Cool. That'll keep all the smoke in the burial chamber for sure.
Okay. Good job. Right, come on, let's mix things up. Let's make our concoction. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Darren, what's gonna happen? Oh shit.
Oh, I'm gonna stink like a kipper when I get out of here. Not exactly the best deodorant for an unjustly alleged arsonist. Ugh, I'm already feeling a bit weird, woozy, like wrapped in wool. But that's not enough. Something's still missing.
What's missing?
I don't want to burn that.
I don't know what's missing.
A Polaroid camera.
Yeah. I don't know. It said magnesium found found in heartburn meds, extra strong coffee, valerian. All them 3, it's been crossed out. I've got them and I've put them into the pot. Super thing about possession, blah blah blah, visions. Waiting the medication wouldn't do it, that would take too long anyway. Till they were out of your system. It would be better if I offset their effect onto which bottom. It could no doubt give me 1 or 2 tips. I just want to watch I don't ask her to directly. So what's missing, Daedrian? Darren Daedrian?
What the hell am I getting into here, for Pete's sake? So what? It's not gonna kill me. And if it does, then I'm already in a tomb, aren't I?
Positive thinking. Oh my god, he's drinking it. Oh god, Darren. What the fuck does that taste like?
Ugh. This is working better than I thought.
Really?
What?
Good job.
Ugh, my head. Ugh. My pills, I need them urgently. Damn it! Ugh, I never thought it'd be so intense.
Well,
How long was I out for?
really?
Well, anyway, I've seen the ball thing. They hid them here in the tomb. Somewhere in a wall.
Okay. Where in a wall? Black mold? Oh, interesting. That wasn't there previously.
This mold wasn't here before. Or was it? What can that mean? This figure in my vision has done something with the ball here.
Found it. Yay!
Well, that was weird. But anyway, I've got what I wanted. Thanks, Mordred.
Self and the brother had a small barbecue out the back yesterday with a few beers. It was a beautiful day. Woke up today and looked like a tomato with legs. Oh no! Oh dear. Okay, so I've got the black ball. He sealed it up like we're leaving, like that's den. That's our den. Hello, Daymord. How are you? What am I doing now? I have the black ball though. I don't remember. Oh yeah, we need to go back to the crypt, which was where? Circle of stones in the woods. Oh god damn. Was it this way? No, it wasn't. That leads... Was it? It says road to tumble down building. That's the doctor's house. Had a good detox day yesterday. You're feeling better for it. Good. No, we don't want to come here. Oh god damn. I'm lost. Got after sun cream because it's good stuff. I know I'm getting quite a good tan, like especially on my arms. Like you can't really see through the camera, but I'm usually like really pale. Now I'm getting a bit of colour. Let's open the map. Where can I go? Here? Makes me laugh when he runs across the map. Oh, it is here! Yeah, it's not warm considering how it looks. I think it's going to get much warmer later though, so that's something.
I'm having a real problem believing what I'm seeing right now.
And he needs to write that in his diary.
It worked. The portal's open.
Whoa, look!
The Academy. That brings back some memories. Bad ones. It kind
The
of
cream.
hoped to come out in the ritual chamber. Looks like the portal hadn't been completely activated. Not good. The way it's looking, I'm gonna be here longer than I planned for.
Oh dear. Cream helps with the colour, gotta keep it moisturised, plenty of water as well. Nose is stinging a bit and is but nothing major. Yeah, I'm trying to, you know, keep drinking water as well. Well, the chamber got done fucked up. Oh, look at all these magnifying glasses. That's Lewis. We killed him.
Whoa, they've really been having fun around here. The floor's littered with empty cartridges. Someone's fired off magazine after magazine here. Did the Order members want to make the Academy collapse? Well, they were pretty damn successful with the entrance, at least.
Oh, they blew it up. Okay.
That goes a long way down. There's that weird light again.
What weird light?
There are bullet holes all around here. Those Order people must have been going crazy, shooting all over the place. Why would they have been shooting all around themselves? Might it have had something to do with Angelina's ritual? Or were they doing that to make the Academy collapse? Well, whatever. I ought to make sure I get myself out of here in one piece. The columns are standing on bases that are set deep into the ground. No end in sight. Whoever built the traps certainly didn't go in for half measures. If you got that on your head, you wouldn't have to worry about getting a headache anymore. These stone flags used to be deadly traps. Once you stepped on one, something would either drop from above or a door would open up. The mechanism's broken now. At least I hope it is. That must be Lewis. Or what's left of him, at least. Angelina wouldn't have got all that far without his help. He let himself be used by her. Just like I did. But never mind what kind of a guy he was. I still have to feel just a bit sorry for him.
No, he said that he got used by her just like he did? Like, hold up, we didn't know the secret. Lewis here did know the secret. He brought that on himself. When you hit the pillow around 10 last night, you were lights out in minutes, woke up at 10:30, great sleep. I've done that before. You have such a heavy sleep and it's like, whoa, what time is it? And it's like, what? What? Really? Okay. Just plenty more time in bed.
Portal's inactive. I have to find some way of making it work again.
So why is there this, you know, the gear prompt on Lewis's corpse? I have a bad feeling. Let's have a save. Because that he's on a trigger trap. A trigger trap. What save am I on? I think it's 14.
Let's see if the guy's got anything else on him, apart from bugs.
Yeah. Yeah,
Nice
he's gonna
and
be
still.
not so fresh anymore.
Something about this corpse feels quite nicely alive.
What?
Must be something to do with the circle of life.
Nicely alive? No. No.
A note to Lewis from Angelina. A letter to Lewis from Angelina. Lewis, I've taken care of Valley. She's not gonna cause us any more trouble. You deal with the people at the castle. Best thing would be to just set the place on fire. Just make sure that the American comes out of it at least half okay. I need him alive. Bring him to the academy as quickly as possible. I'm gonna try to be there with Catherine ahead of you. You'll get your money as soon as I've got what I want. Angelina.
Right.
Obviously, all I need to do is make sure that Spooner finds this note on Lewis's corpse. And that'll mean I'll be off the hook at last. But it's impossible for me to let him in here. In doing that, I might just as well sell off my family secret and have Mordred tattooed on my forehead. I'll think of something or other.
Okay.
These nasty devil characters are all over the place. Look like galleon figureheads.
They do, that's awesome actually. Who wouldn't want that on the front of their galleon?
You used to be able to open these doors using a mechanism. That's been destroyed though. Keep them shut forever. Lewis looks like he's been eaten up a bit.
Does he? Does he really?
Normally you take this route here, but it looks pretty blocked up.
Do I have the sphere? Oh no, I don't. What am I gonna do?
The last time I was here, there was a black ball lying in this holder. Somebody must have taken it out. I can only hope that it's still lying around here somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, last time we came in through this buried... Go away, inventory. Through the buried staircase. And it was Angelina that had the black sphere, so she used it and then the portal opened up and then we went into the main ritual chamber. Although, we've not come from the ritual chamber, we came from just a tomb in the woods into here. But now we need to reopen the portal to go to the ritual chamber. So, yeah, what we gonna do?
Lewis looks like he's been eaten.
Yeah, shut up. So he says let's hope it's around here somewhere, but how am I gonna figure that out?
Last time I was here, there was a black ball. Somebody must have taken it out.
Okay. Prompts, portal, buried passage.
There's a piece of black material. That must be a member of the Order.
Ooh.
Killed by the falling rocks and all that chaos. Unrecognizable from here, though.
Shiz. What's he doing? Darren?
No chance.
Were you really trying to lift them all up?
There's a gap here between the stones. But I can't recognize anything. It's much too dark in there.
Okay. Oh god, you say it's too dark. God, do you think he's gonna lose your hand?
And I can't feel anything either.
Okay. Hello, Taco. How are you?
That's a small gap. Much too dark to see anything at all.
So he says the same here.
That's a small gap.
Okay. Feeling splendid today, that is good.
No chance. My arm's blocking the view. I can't see a thing.
God damn it. I suppose he's gonna say the same on this side.
No chance. My arm's blocking the view. I can't see a thing.
How do I even? It's like he's just trying to pull this big ass rock out the way. Give it up, Darren.
No chance.
Okay, no, I've just realised what he's still gonna say yet again. He's just gonna say he looks a bit eaten. Like, really? Does he really? Ew. There is nothing to interact with.
The last time I was here, there was a somebody must have taken it out.
Yeah, I have no item, like no extra items to use. Wait, I can burn the bank statements?
I'm not an arsonist.
Alright.
I don't want to burn that.
Burn the letter from the Vatican. Why do we have a piece of coal? So I need something to be able to push into the gap so that I can actually see. It's odd that Lewis's corpse is still a prompt. Oh man. Stupid bracelet. I'm very stumped. I might just have to have a peek because I can't even think what I might be doing here. Like, I have nothing in my inventory that seems useful, and I don't see anything I can actually interact with. Cheers, Danny. Don't know what chapter I'm on. Don't even know how many chapters there are. Chapter 4. Cloth under the rocks. I've had a look at that. Tried to free the person. No chance. Look at both sides of the rock. See gaps. Adrian looks in the gap. Can't see. Feel anything in there. Use the... Okay. This is something I tried previously. This crossed my mind and now we're actually doing it. We're using the camera to use the flash. Oh darn. Why didn't I think of that?
That ought to do it.
Buffy have chosen a co-host. Polar bear,
Yes,
no worries.
There's the black ball. In a dead person's hand. And behind that, the other opening. If I only had something like a stick, I could push the ball out on the other side.
Ah, okay. This is one of them like microwavable things, so it's quite heavy. It's got like beans and whatever in it. Okay. Don't fall off. Like, I wish there was kind of a sound for the redeem. That would be fun. Whoops. Don't know what that was. It's fine. Okay. So, we need... He mentioned something to poke it. Like a stick to poke it. Oh, God. Yeah, I had a feeling. There's now the gears on Lewis's corpse.
It's pretty damn grisly for sure, but...
Just checking there's no one around. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh
I could
god.
use Lewis's arm as an extension to get to the black ball.
Oh. Why? Hey, we actually took an actual photo, but why?
I can see the black ball quite clearly. It's being held by a dead hand.
Ugh. Yeah, that's fine. Microwave the polar bear. Yeah, it's got the beans inside that heats up. It's got, and it came with instructions. Isn't it cool? I've never actually used it though. Oh, you've got a dusty head. Oh, better. Always wanted a Chucky doll, one of the real ones from the movie with the box. Okay, oh, this is grim. Hello Triz, how are you? Yeah, we got the polar bear co-host today, redeemed by Buffy.
Good. The ball's a bit closer to the other opening now.
Okay, don't fuck up, Darren. I'm doing good, thank you. We might be able to finish this today. Maybe. Maybe.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. Pretty hype. I hope so. Anyway, I was looking at a walkthrough for kind of an estimate on time. The walkthrough showed 2 hours and 45 minutes. But am I going to be bumbling for ages though, is the question.
And master of portal magic.
Alright, let's go. We'll open up the path to the ritual chamber.
Let's hope that the portal will send me directly to Mordred's book.
Oh, the next chapter's really short. There's 7 chapters.
I'm in the ritual chamber.
7th is very long, but it looks like it's full of puzzles. Okay, oh my, look at this. Ah, there's 5 black balls? Or at least should be.
There are several holders here. Is it going to be about which one the ball goes into? That would be theoretically, even physically explicable. But I'd rather not try it.
Good idea.
Could be the throne of the devil. Human skulls. Finely hewn from the stone. I hope.
Everything's in the book. Sono carne, busadire.
I almost thought Darren was gonna fall down them stairs. Oh, dude. I know, what the fuck? Oh, he's looking around like, is there someone there?
Together, Adrian.
Thought you nearly fell in the hell pit, yeah.
To own a body once again. What unimaginable power. Now I can complete my work.
We might not be in Kansas anymore. Or we might have been fully possessed now. Yeah, he's having a bad trip. Oh god, there's dogs. He doesn't even care, just whatever. Oh, snap! I will name you Bud and Lou.
Maria! He's dead.
No, please. That can't be.
He was too weak. I wanted to make him stronger. He could have been much more powerful than I.
Yeah, this is kicking off.
Out of my way, woman.
Woman. Shit, Jesus Christ. Looks like his spine snapped. Okay. My hair. I have too much hair. Well, we have some new doggos, new pets.
This has to be the locked room. How the hell did I get in here? Damn blackouts. But Mordred is strong. Feel him. I don't have a lot of time left.
Okay. Check all the things. We got stuff to do.
Photos of my ma and pa. They can't help me anymore either. And what have we got here? A pair of pliers. I don't need them.
Oh
right
dear,
now.
that's a good amount. Wait, what? Did he say, oh, pliers, and then just not pick them
Photos
up?
of my- And what have we got here?
Oh, I don't need them right now. Okay, there's pliers in here. Needs to see a quack. He is seeing a quack. Yeah, he's got one already.
A shaky old bed. Full of woodworm. Perfect for dying in.
Oh, cheer up. God.
There's a rope dangling right in front of the window. Or is it a noose? Better take it, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. Take it away from the window, but we still have it in our possession.
Ugh. Now I can see that I look as bad as I feel.
Shards.
There are a few shards lying under the table. There are a few shards.
Okay.
So I didn't dream it. It actually happened. That's the book from the ritual chamber. Mordred's book. The pages are empty. Damn. Can't be.
What the? Everything is in the book. And now there's nothing in the book.
Okay. Keep calm.
Yeah, have your medication. You gone cray-cray.
Remember, in the ritual chamber with Angelina, the blood of a male Gordon. If I drop some of my blood onto the book, then the writings ought to become visible.
His character model looks quite different, like his face especially. Like really slim in the face now.
Hey, I definitely know that from somewhere.
Something in my eye.
The Guardian's highest virtue is faith, as much in himself as in God.
Sorry.
These notes, who's writing them to me? Am I writing them myself? Or Mordred?
Okay, now we can pick up the shards and probably
Piece of glass. That ought to do it.
gonna like cut ourselves to get some blood in the book.
Ow.
Yeah. I guess we are. Oh no worries, Danny. Enjoy.
Nothing. Not a single letter.
Say the funny words.
Here. Here's something. Oh, no, it's just Mordred's dumbass summoning formula. All that for nothing.
Okay. He didn't speak the Latin words
Something.
though.
I can't just let Mordred win. I'd rather be dead than a centuries-old murderer. My father, he's already trodden this path. It might be the simplest way, but it's also the most effective. Without me, there is no Mordred. My death will be his as well. I've got no other choice.
Oh shit. No, this isn't the end.
Centuries-old family. Cursed right down to the very last
He's
descendant.
not gonna do it.
I am him. The story of the Wardens ends with me.
There's like so much more game left. He's not gonna do it.
No! Mr. Gordon! Adrian, don't do
Go away!
Come down, Adrian. You
Shouldn't
can't
laugh.
do that. There is another way.
What do you know?
More than you think. I can help you beat the curse. Trust me, please. Come down here. Please!
I shouldn't have found that so funny.
Who sent you? Why?
My
No.
employer is the Vatican. Have you ever heard of the apostolic visitation? We're mainly concerned with supernatural phenomena, what are commonly known as miracles.
The Vatican.
Hello, DJ. How are you?
Couldn't get much worse. And the church comes knocking at the door.
I was sent here because we had been informed that Black Mirror Castle had burned down. It was apparently just a routine mission. I was to sort out legal matters and release the funds for the Gordons to rebuild the castle. But then I found out that Victoria Gordon was on her deathbed, and that Angelina was nowhere to be found. My task then became to secure the Gordons' inheritance and to minimize the effects of the curse as best I could.
Hello, Robert. How are you?
The effects of the curse. The Gordon's inheritance?
Adrian, your eyes.
Yeah, I know. They're black.
Dun dun dun.
What do you know about the curse of the Gordons?
Mordred wanted immortality and power. He somehow anchored his soul in the mirror, but he was caught during a ritual by her
Echo.
bride. Shortly before his death, he cursed Marcus's descendants to collect souls, in order that he could be called back into life. And it would seem it worked, judging by your eyes.
Collect souls? You mean kill people?
Yes.
You're wrong. I haven't killed anyone, and still Mordred lives in me.
As far as I can gather, your twin sister, Angelina, did that. We got it all wrong. Angelina was originally supposed to take over the Guardian role. We didn't know anything about you. We thought the last male Gordon committed suicide 12 years ago.
Look at that picture. Like, butter wouldn't melt. Whatever.
What do you mean, guardian role? You mean to guard these portals, right?
That is the Gordon's inheritance. The Guardians are people of pure heart, who were chosen by the church a long time ago to guard the Black Mirror.
The Black Mirror.
Yes, a great mirror, which also serves as an ancient portal and lies deep beneath the castle. Marcus Gordon took over this duty and passed it on to his children.
But how should a Gordon stay pure of heart if they're all destined to murder?
Your family has produced more guardians than it has murderers. Only Marcus's descendants are in a position to resist the Black Mirror. We still don't know why. However, we don't have any time now to research the exact reason for this, and then find an alternative guardian from outside the Gordon family.
So, I'm definitely your last hope then. How do you know all this?
That's really interesting, actually. Oh, what's that?
From the Vatican archives, and also from this book here. which
Hello,
I
Dark
found
Button. How are you?
It's the Book of the Guardians.
We're naked in the castle, yelling, "Stay out!" How are you?
There were no
I missed
longer
what
any
that book
guardians
was.
of pure heart here, just Mordred.
Adrian, right from birth, you were destined to become a guardian. Without Angelina, Mordred's curse would never have passed over to you. Victoria would never have wanted nor permitted you to kill yourself. Do you want to simply ignore her final wishes? Adrian, if you're going to kill yourself, everything could only get worse. If there were no longer any guardians, then the Black Mirror would be open to all. The mirror would enslave the weak and bring Mordred back into the world of the living. And the Black Mirror will be unprotected. Victoria would have never allowed you to commit suicide. Are you going to simply ignore Victoria's last will?
Alright then. I'll give you one chance.
Bought some food and prepared to read a little, maybe the sun. Nice, yeah, you gotta take advantage with the sun being out and the current times. Anyway, I am where I can. If I'm not streaming, of course. I think you had enough sun for one day, dog. However, wanted to stay out all day. Oh, my dog's got black fur, so she doesn't like the sun too much. It gets a bit much. She kind of steps out, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go back inside."
Did I understand that correctly? I'm the last Gordon of Marcus's lineage, and therefore also the last
Ouch,
guardian.
my elbow.
But I can't guard the portal because a cursed part of me, the Mordred part, wants to open the portal.
Oh,
And
your
if
dog
I
has
kill
black fur
myself,
too?
the portal
That she
can
runs
be
around and
opened
never
because
seems to
there are
want
no
to
more
sleep.
guardians.
Something
Aw.
like that. Yes.
So, what do you suggest?
An exorcism. In the church.
An exorcism.
It's an ancient ritual. Long before there were Christians, ghosts and demons were being cast out of people. It works. You only have to believe me, Adrian.
I'm possessed by the devil. Don't talk to me about belief. Okay, I'll do it.
Thank you.
God, you're so negative.
And now let's go to the church. We should complete the exorcism before night.
So,
Exorcism
how does
done.
a person get to work for the Vatican?
Later.
Holy Mother in Heaven!
Yeah, I know.
A good day to you too, Father.
Prioress Santolini, welcome back. You've arrived at just the right time.
Now do you see why I was in such a hurry?
That's rude. Everyone stop being horrible to Darren. Leave Brittany alone. Oh my god.
Miss Antolini has had an idea about how to solve my problem.
Yes, I've been informed. The Archbishop has told me about it himself.
5 minutes later, and you would have had to inform Mark as well.
Father, have you ever performed an exorcism?
I've been the priest for the whole manor of Black Mirror for years. Everyone here has been baptized by me, and my words accompany them to the grave, too. I've taken the confessions of murderers, and I...
Father, have you or haven't you?
No, not in practice. But I do have the theoretical knowledge, of course.
Oh, great. I'm the guinea pig.
Adrian, I've been trained for something like this. I've studied the Rituale Romanum several times. And if Prioress Antolini thinks it's the best option, then I agree with her. After all, she is, well...
I've already told Adrian who I work for, but I'm afraid we don't have time to discuss this for hours on end.
Good. Then let's begin the preparations.
Okay, and what can I do?
We need information, so the more we know about the demon, the better.
We already have his name, so we can address him. Do you know any more about him?
What would be important?
It would be good to know how he sinned. And a personal item. Something that anchors him in this world.
Then I'll get searching.
But be quick. I'll prepare everything with the priest.
Right, yeah, remember your training. Okay, phew. Have a chance to have an outside terrace, so enjoy it when you don't want to stay at home turning around. Also happy because you received your Jojo Rabbit poster, even if the delivering stops normally on your wall now. Nice! Hello Killer, thank you for the host. Okay, Book of the Guardians.
Maybe this was the book that Victoria meant as she was dying.
Oh.
She said that everything was in the book. Damn it, Valentina. I was never able to find it like that. I don't have the time to read everything. But at first glance, it looks like it's just full of stories about the White Lady. It even tells here about how she died. In the
Oh, story
final
time.
duel with my brother, she threw herself between us to stop the bloodshed, but he was no longer the brother I once knew. The evil had corrupted him too much. How great must this power have been to make him forget all of the battles in which we had fought together side by side. How incessantly overpowering must the evil be to make him forget just how much he had loved his wife Maria. His blade pierced her heart and snapped as though it were made from glass. That was also the end of my brother. But then with his final breath, he cursed me and all my descendants. I killed my brother. I will never be able to forgive myself for that. His final resting place will be in our chapel. May God have mercy on his soul.
Well then, howdy killer, how are you? To me, this guy in the book looks as if he's winking. He does a bit, yeah.
That must be a transcript from Marcus's writings.
Are you just waking up? Yeah, but it's 8 AM where you are? Something like that. Okay. So what's the plan? What did I write in my diary? Oh, okay, okay. All these scribbles. Okay. If an exorcism could drive out Mordred, then I have to try it. I just have to. I still have the Samuel method open to me anyway. The only thing we're still missing are a couple of Mordred's things, something that belongs to him and which will lure him to us. That will make him mad. Well, I was thinking about the Black Sphere, but that's gone. So let's go home. Anything of his is bound to be at home, right? Unless he's in the crypt? No. What's this? Large gravestone. I was thinking maybe we could take something of his that was put in the crypt, but maybe not. Looks like handwriting practice rather than diary entry on that one page. It did go downhill a bit.
Aha. William Gordon, my great-grandfather. One of those who died in 1981. So, he can't have been buried anonymously.
Okay, let's go home. So something that belonged to Mordred. Oh, hello.
Good day, sir.
I'd forgotten about Edward. Hi, Edward.
Edward! I completely forgotten about it.
How long has he been stood in the rain? Oh, shit.
Hi, Edward. I didn't expect you so soon.
If it's inconvenient, I could come back another time.
No, I like you, Edward.
Why are you here again?
For a
You said
job.
I should come by during the course of the day, about an eventual position as butler.
Oh, yes. Excuse me, Edward. As you see, I don't really have time just now, and
Perhaps I can help you.
actually, there is something. It would be great if you could deliver this letter to Inspector Spooner. Tell him I found it while tidying up the greenhouse.
Of course, sir.
Good job, Edward. Good job.
You're not gonna tell anyone else about it. The thing with my eyes, I mean?
Most certainly not, sir. Discretion is the most important virtue of a butler.
Oh, good on you, Edward.
Good man. In other circumstances, he'd be the perfect new Bates.
Okay, Bates 2.0. Right. Okay, nothing new. Let's just go inside. So, something that belonged to Mordred. I totally missed this up here.
The entire hall is one big construction site.
Okay. Tea room. Oh, there was that mark on the wall that I still haven't done anything with. No. Okay, whatever. Am I going to the basement now, though? No, okay.
Ugh, it's as gloomy here as in Mordred's poor soul. I'm not going any further.
Right. Okay. So let's take a look upstairs in that other room. This room. Green light. Okay.
I have discovered Durgam's secret.
Okay, whatever.
Oh look, green ghost lamps. Very homely.
Shut up, Darren. Okay, so there is nothing in here. Victoria's room, I think there was nothing in there. There was actually a prompt on the jewelry box, but he kept saying the same thing and the prompt didn't go away.
This is Victoria's jewel. This is Victoria.
Okay. There's a locked door in the passage. We have no key for it. Now this was a prompt. Maybe there's something secret behind there.
In the corner, there's a richly ornamented mighty.
Yeah. Oh. Let's check the greenhouse.
Don't reckon this hole's got much more to offer.
Right, so there is nothing in the greenhouse, nothing upstairs in the house, nothing in the kitchen, can't go down the basement. So there's something that belonged to Mordred Gordon. Oh, nice, Danny. I do feel a little stumped.
What are these marks? It looks like mildew. Ugh, not that healthy.
Probably snowing tomorrow, yeah. Can I not just rip it off? No. Well, I picked up some rope, but how can that be helpful? There weren't any other prompts, were there? Like anything new? I keep thinking maybe I need like a torch or kind of a lantern to plug in, because I've had the extension cable for ages. My thought was, well, I guess we're not doing anything yet. We need to trigger the event to go down into the cellar because there's a prompt to go in the cellar in the first place. I need to use the cord on like a lantern, plug it in here, and then we can see to go down.
The bucket is half full of a white salt, probably for when it's icy.
That's been a prompt from the start. Okay, I feel like there's nothing really to do in the manor. I'm not doing anything in the church because I got kicked out, I guess. Wait, what? That's all there is. So I must be doing something in the house, because it won't let me move on to anywhere else. The guy is inside today.
Hello? No one there.
Interesting.
The correct translation is, see the Lamb of God that... I've forgotten the rest again.
Oh, it's okay. So, no one's judging you. Oh, there was a prompt here for another grave.
This is Sally's grave. She was murdered.
I have such useless things in my inventory. Okay, whatever I'm doing, I guess I'm doing it at home, unless I don't use the map. What if...
I definitely won't find anything to do with Mordred.
Okay, okay. Yes, I did hear about Resident Evil 4, yes. Will be first and then RE4. I don't know. I'm trolling again. Maybe. I don't know. Because a lot of people have commented on Code Veronica.
I'd probably end up getting lynched by an angry mob with...
Okay,
and
so...
if I'm gonna play the Guardian...
Yeah. Okay, whatever we're doing, it's at the castle.
An empty letterbox.
I really am pretty stumped. Oh, that's the wrong way. They're just rumors. There seemed to be one hell of a rumor. I've seen so much about it, so I don't know, it feels like it must be escalating way out of hand. So there's nothing in the greenhouse. Yeah, but it would look quite unique. Oh, I need, what do I need?
The globe is metal. I can't see a weld seam. I wonder how they got it through the door. A massive block of stone with a secret compartment.
These have been prompts the whole time. God damn, what am I doing? I'm gonna take another peek at a guide because this is confusing now. Like, what am I actually doing here? Can't see. I have to be in the manor. But what am I doing in the manor? Book of the Guardians. Talk to the vicar dude, Father Frederick. Go to the room at the passage where Adrian woke up. Take Mordred's book. Mordred's book. How do I get there? Oh my god! I said that room was locked. It's now unlocked because that's where we woke up. God damn! Silly me. There we go.
Even if the pages are blank, maybe the book will be useful for the exorcism. Who knows? It did once belong to Mordred, after all.
Can we take the pliers, perhaps?
Photo. And what have we got here?
No, okay. So now do I go back to the church? Danny.
There you
Father Frederick,
are. My son?
I found a book that belonged to Mordred, but all the pages are blank.
How do you know it belonged to him, then?
It's from his grave.
We can divert his attention from you with it. You'd better give that to me. Have you found out anything else?
Mordred's wife was called Maria.
Ah, that's good to know. Those are worldly, familial things. I'm sure we can address Mordred with that, particularly if he loved her.
Well, he murdered her with a sword.
Oh, that's excellent.
That's excellent.
For our purposes, I mean. Now we have enough information.
Okay, so what happens now?
Just
Great
lie
news.
here and trust in Jesus, our Lord.
Gonna have a lie down.
Antonini, are you recording?
This is the exorcism of Adrian Gordon. Present are Father Frederick, pastor of the Church of Wormhill, as conducting exorcist, and as witness and doctor, Prioress Valentina Antonini.
It has begun. Let us pray.
Bad
nomine
feeling about
Patris,
this.
Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
Amen.
Amen. Most glorious Prince of the heavenly armies, Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in our battle against principalities and powers, against the rulers of this world of darkness, against the spirits of wickedness in the
Yeah.
high places. Come to the assistance of men whom God has created to his likeness, and whom he has redeemed at a great price from the tyranny of the devil. We know your name, demon, you that calls itself Mordred. Release Adrian, I command you in the name of our Lord.
Stoop down in pure spirit.
Mordred, you who made yourself guilty during life and therefore remain guilty in death and beyond, go to the hell in which you belong. Go into purgatory, where you should burn, sinner, for all your deeds.
Behold the cross of the Lord.
Mordred, you who has raised the weapon against your brother Marcus, you who murdered your wife with a blade of your sword, Maria, whose soul has found no peace since then.
Behold the cross of the Lord.
Guilty you are, Mordred, and guilty you will always be.
Everything's going dark.
Beneath the all-powerful hand of God, Release Adrian and go there where you can receive the vengeance of God.
Shit. No.
Father Frederick.
Don't be dead.
I saw it. It spoke to me. It's the wrong place. There's nowhere for him to go here. Not from this world.
He's dead, isn't he? Why does everyone keep dying?
Adrian. Adrian, wake up!
Okay, chapter 6. Last chapter, but I think it's a long one.
Thank you again for helping me bring Adrian to the castle.
But of course, miss. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, not at the moment.
Then I'll come over again tomorrow. Have a nice day.
See you. As long as Adrian's still asleep, I should let the Archbishop know about the current state of affairs.
Oh, are we her? Oh, okay.
Your Grace, this is Prioress Antolini. There were complications. The exorcism failed. No, I don't think that was the reason. Yes. Yes, but that only makes sense if the demon is unknown. Correct, Your Grace. We underestimated his strength. Father Frederick is dead. He was thrown across the room, and Okay. No. The Guardian is doing well, considering the circumstances. Yes, Your Grace. I understand. I also think that the location is crucial. The Guardian had an image of Pictish glyphs with him, the same as those engraved on the Shade portal. That's exactly where the demon must be forced back. Yes, into the Black Mirror. It'll be
Call
no
the
problem.
Ghostbusters.
The demon itself tries to force its way to the mirror. It's drawn to it like a magnet. He won't cause us any problems until then. On the contrary, Guardian and demon will be hard to keep apart. Yes, that's the other side of the coin. But, Your Grace, the man is probably the only one who can fulfill this task. Yes. Is there an alternative to exorcism? Of course, I'll do that. Alright then. First, I have to find the entrance to the catacombs under the castle. A chapel is mentioned in the records, which is found down there. That's where I guess the Black Mirror is. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Your Grace. Thank you. Good. As long as Adrian is still asleep, I can start looking for a way in.
Okay.
Most secret passageways in old walls have the characteristic of not being sealed completely airtight. That could help me.
So Linguini raises a point. I've not saved in a while, so let's have a save. Okay. Curious if the rope he collected would link to the movie poltergeist. What? I'm not sure. Oh. We have a dagger, a dictaphone, matches the Bible, and Gordon file. Okay. This seems like a good spot just to have a quick break. I'm just gonna have a bathroom break, and I might grab some snacks as well. I'm getting peckish. So I will be right back. Not be a moment. I have returned. Okay, so there we go. I didn't know if the game had come back on screen. So we are playing as Sister Antolini this time. Let's grab some snacks. My snack box is nearly empty. Can you see? That's all I've got left. This was completely full, but that's not a bad thing. I do have plenty of other snacks in the house. So don't panic. Don't panic. I'm not gonna die. I've been putting these off, fizzers, because I keep thinking, am I gonna hate these? So let's just try it, because there was only 2 in there. It was full of various different kind of sweets. There was only 2 tubes of these ones. They're a bit like refreshers, but they've got a bit more unpleasantness to them. They're not bad, just not amazing. They're okay. I will stick by them. Okay. So I was wondering if we were going to go down to the basement, maybe the rope and the power cable would carry over to our inventory, but no. So what's the plan, lady? Oh god, there's so many more things.
I wanted the rubble to be stored in the hall, so that the kids that sometimes meet outside the castle don't injure themselves. But I didn't think it would be so much.
Excuse me, lady. I can't speak because of these fizzy sweets. They should not be hanging around outside the castle. That's our property. If they hurt themselves, good.
I don't see any way to get rid of this.
Okay.
The entrance to the catacombs used to be under the foundation stone, but Marcus had it sealed off. Now it's only a cellar down there.
So the cellar or the greenhouse?
I once saw such a huge globe in the museum in Moscow. It was also made of metal. I remember that Australia was only half depicted on it, because they hadn't yet mapped it out completely when they made it.
Fizzy cola bottles, yes. I like the cherry cola bottles as well. And there's like pinky turquoise ones as well. Those are sour ones. Those are good. Hold up, I didn't explore everything, my bad. Hang on.
There were still some old tiles stored in the cellar. If no one had saved them back then the whole floor would have had to been relaid.
Ah, handy.
The Gordon family crest. A shield with blue background and 5 golden lilies.
Okay.
Black mold. According to Greg, it was caused by the extinguishing water, which offers an excellent breeding ground for molds once it's soaked into the walls.
The eye poppers bubblegum? No, I don't. Sour as hell? Oh my. I don't like really sour things. I can handle just the odd kind of sour-ish.
There are only Victoria's papers here. Bank statements, bills, and so
3 in a
on.
pack? Nice.
They're of no use. Greg was going to repair them.
It's like we have to look at all the same things. This is kind of irritating. Like all the same prompts have come back. Eyes would start watering.
A dustpan and brush. These are clearly too small for the current condition of the castle. I'm sure there's wine stored in these barrels. The electricity in the cellar has been turned off for safety reasons. So unfortunately, the light switch doesn't work.
Whoa, we get to go down there.
Creepy darkness. That reminds me of something very unpleasant from my childhood in the convent.
Right, okay.
The wine barrels have been empty for decades. The last generation of Gordons were tea drinkers.
Oh. I mean, yes, it's nice to be a tea drinker, but you gotta keep your barrels full as well. Astropops, I've not heard of them.
The sewer system under the castle couldn't deal with all that firefighting water. 3 weeks ago, the water in the cellar was still up to my knees. It'll be months before anyone will be able to access the sewer system without diving equipment.
There's the well. Large lever, dark corner.
The well seems to be dry.
Water pump. Like, surely there's some kind of lighting. This is getting irritating.
That's the main switch for the cellar. The electricity has been switched off completely for safety reasons.
Switch it back on.
A water pump. The workmen brought it with them to pump out the cellar. This was actually only rented for a week.
I hope she's got enough matches.
The well
Yeah, shut up.
Can't get any further here. The corner's just a last resting place for junk.
Okay. But she said we can go down in the cellar. In the well. It's all dried up, she said. Okay. No, get through the door, silly. So now let's go to the greenhouse.
The entrance to the catacombs must be in the castle.
Oh.
I'll only get wet outside.
Okay, fine.
The wonder.
Yeah, she's just gonna...
Almost killed.
Darren went through
The
all
source
of this already, so I'm just gonna skip this. So, tea room. Mr. Freezes, yes, I never had them, but I remember the adverts. And there was the song that went with it as well.
A plain mark? I didn't even let it. A statue.
Right, there's still something about the black stain. Hello, Lockie. How are you? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. In the library, there was this.
A mighty pillar. The wooden cladding is decorated with carvings. Mainly. There's only...
Those are still prompts for some reason. Nope. Whoa, hold the phone. There was another prompt.
The floor of the library is higher than the rest of the rooms on the ground floor. Perhaps the secret entrance is hidden under it. Or maybe just old-fashioned underfloor heating.
I'm good, thank you, Lucky. God damn.
The
Oh,
entrance...
yeah, okay.
When I first came here, this room... Paintings tell...
I really don't want to hear the same prompts again because they triggered me last time.
Victoria was always very vigilant when I was in the room. I hardly had the chance to have a look around. Well, she'd understand now. There's only jewelry in here. 2 necklaces, a pair of earrings. Huh. The jewelry case weighs at least 5 kilos. And what is that? There's some kind of flap on the underside. But how do I open it? I can't see any keyhole or anything like that. I'll show it to Adrian as soon as he's awake. Perhaps he knows something about it.
Okay. It's something. We've almost solved the mystery of the jewelry box. Yeah, the weather is so nice today. I'm hoping that it's still good enough to sit out after I finish streaming. Oh, no worries, Danny. Take care.
Even though she was really ill.
If it's not important, I'm gonna skip it. Sorry.
Those are all...
Because Darren already had these prompts.
The image of a beautiful woman. I completely... Just a minute.
What?
There's a syringe here with adrenaline in it. I'll take it with me just in case of an emergency.
Okay.
Victoria's dressing room. The only area in this room I could have a look at. But in vain, though.
Okay, that's everything. See, that's why I'm glad I checked everything, but there's still the annoying prompts that are so unnecessary. So. Can I use the dagger on the well? Nope. No, I think we're all done here. What do I do now, though? Do I go and pester Darren? Like, wake up. I have a feeling that's going to be a no, but... like, what else can I look at?
Adrian is still asleep. I'll leave him in peace.
Okay. By the way, Darren is Adrian, so... just for those that get confused, they're the same person. Oh, I don't have my own notebook. That's annoying. So what am I looking for? What the fuck am I doing? We have to go down the well somehow. Because she said the well's dried up.
The well seems to be dry.
Yeah. So... I don't have very much in my inventory. God damn. There's not much to interact with, and I have very little in my inventory. I can't go outside, so whatever we're doing it in the house. Is it a chance to take another peek at the guide?
Many of the guardians were women. Isabella, Emily, Rosa. But also Marcus Gordon, Albert, and Durham. There are records on them in the Vatican Library.
Okay. Alright, let's take a peek. Ah! Excuse me, sorry. We have to read the Gordon file.
The Gordon file from the Vatican Archives. The last entry is from 1923. It notes the handing over of the guardian position to Victoria Gordon. Right at the front of the file is a copy of a letter from Marcus Gordon. In it, he says that the entrance to the Shade Portal is sealed with an altar. The underground chapel was consecrated and prevents the shades from entering the catacombs.
Right. Well, that wasn't helpful. Alright. Alright. Use the matches on the columns, because there'll be a draft. Maybe by the mildew as well in the tea room.
Ah, very well. The flame flickers here. There's a trap. And this room has no windows. I guess there's a cavity behind or in the pillar. But how do I get at it? Why didn't I think of that sooner? This plate can be removed. There's a metal wall behind it. And there's a strangely shaped hole in it too. A keyhole, I guess.
Okay.
I won't be able to open the secret door with the dagger.
But we need a key. Maybe that's in the jewelry box. Oh god damn. I'm still like nowhere. That was not progress. Oh, you ordered a gaming mic on Amazon, also a book? Nice. I think now Adrian's gonna wake up. Darren Adrian. There he is.
Adrian, how are you doing?
Hungover. What happened?
You suddenly lost consciousness during the exorcism.
Did Did it work? Is Mordred gone? What about my eyes? Are they still black?
It didn't work.
There were a few complications.
So, it didn't work?
Unfortunately not. It doesn't seem Mordred can be cast out with prayers alone.
Strange. It always seems to work in the movies.
Maybe it was the wrong script.
The Bible. Yeah.
Your eyes are normal again. At least for the moment. But I'm afraid that it won't stay like that for long.
I guessed as much. Why am I in the castle? I thought it wasn't safe here.
That's true, but I had no other choice. Edward helped me bring you here.
Edward? Huh. And where is Father Frederick?
He's still in the church. We're going back to him later.
Wait, what? She lied!
Father Frederick is out of it. Mordred's power was too much for him. We'll have to be quick if we're going to save you.
What are we waiting for then? I feel almost good. At least I'm ready for the final spurt.
I have another idea of how we can get rid of Mordred. But for that, we must go to the Black Mirror, where the curse began.
Where everything began. Victoria told me exactly that. Shortly before she died. I should go to where everything began, but I've got no idea where that is and how to get there.
It's interesting how the game didn't give you a dialogue choice there. She could have lied about the priest's death or come clean. Yeah, that's true. I mean, sometimes it takes a big decision to have decisions making like that in a game. But yeah, you've got a point. Right. Over an hour has passed, it seems, so I'm going to remove the co-host. Because I think it's best if I just have a co-host for an hour. Because it kind of... it can make me uncomfortable because I try and perch it. But I'm trying to not let it fall off, so I'm very rigid as well. So I think if it's there for at least an hour, and the activity feed prompt tells me that it was over an hour ago.
I found something interesting in the library. I think it's some kind of secret door to the catacombs.
A secret door in the library? Let me guess. It's locked, right? And you've got no idea how to open it.
Oh.
I was hoping you could help me.
Why not? I haven't got anything else planned.
Just sleep all day. So I bet the key is inside
Have you
this.
got any idea how to open this? I mean the secret compartment on the bottom. Seems to be a very complicated mechanism.
Why did I have a feeling he was gonna fucking do that? Oh, Darren, you're such an asshole.
Yes, of course, there's that way too.
That's probably 200 years old, Darren. You don't smash jewelry boxes like that. Right, well, let's go. She's just gonna leave him there now. God. Okay. Wait, what? If life was hanging in the balance, but it kind of wasn't really.
The sword hilt fits perfectly, but nothing happens.
Oh gosh darn.
A golden sword hilt from Victoria's jewelry casket. It's decorated with 4 gemstones, probably rubies. There's a 5th socket there too, but it seems there's a stone missing.
Oh, we need to find the stone. I see. To the tea room. Huh. Can we swap characters? Oh, that's cool. He's still lingering up on the landing. Okay, hold the phone. Hold up. Is there anything helpful in here? No. I'm kind of thinking of the light situation still. Like, can't we just take a light from somewhere? What do I have? I have the cable, the rope, keys, Mordred's book. I want the wall to reveal its secrets.
I won't be able to see a thing down there. I
Should get a light first. Well, at least we've had that prompt now.
I won't be able to see a thing.
Oh my god, Darren. Throw it down.
So now I've got the option to connect something up down there. I
Okay.
won't be able to see a thing down there.
Oh, Darren. Alright, alright. He can't even, so come on, we need a strong, independent woman. Oh, jeez. Alright, Darren, I'll go.
The entrance to the catacombs is in the library. There's no reason for me to go into the dark cellar anymore.
Oh my god. Okay, in before the ruby's in the globe. Wait, the prompt is gone. Alright, Darren, get your ass over here. I still have the prompt. God damn. I can't look at the books. But the Vatican lady also can't now look at the books. Why was that a prompt previously? We're looking for the ruby. This is so confusing now. We're limited to these areas, but we're still missing things. This is surprisingly difficult. So that's the only prompt in here. It's irritating that they have different prompts. It's weird.
Those are all Adrian's personal things.
Okay, Darren, get your ass upstairs. Can we take the pliers now?
A whole load of a pair of pliers.
Don't.
I'll take those.
Okay.
And the candle. I don't need the other stuff right now.
And the candle. Can I go down to the cellar with a candle? Sister Antolini is not going down there.
A candle for the dead.
Okay, good.
There are drains under the puddles, but the sewer system couldn't cope with the huge volume of extinguishing water. The water isn't draining away anymore.
This dude is still gonna DIY his way into trouble. Oh my god, look at all of this! Jesus. Oh yeah, that's...
Here's the end of the extension key.
And there's a light.
Empty. I'm guessing that they used to store wine or beer here back in the day. Those days are long gone, though.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a thick electric cable hanging from the roof, just above a puddle of water. Greg was right. It isn't safe down here.
Who's Greg?
A
Expecting a
construction
demon
line,
ghost.
just like the ones all around the castle.
Aziz light.
Energy.
Nice. Okay. Wait, what? No, I don't want that.
There are drains under the pump. Boxes of... Well, I'll hand the job over to Edward, of course.
Alright, I'm just skipping the unnecessary things. Wine rack.
Shelf of 1953.
Yeah.
There are drains...
No, go over there. Well, well, well.
There's no water in the well. At least not as far as I can see. That's quite strange. A dry well in the middle of a flooded cellar. I guess that's the main switch for the electricity in the cellar. Who needs fuses if you've got such a big lever?
I have a feeling he's gonna do something stupid, so let's save it.
Cellars are often used as the last resting place for all sorts of heavy junk. And it's no different in British castles. At first glance, there's nothing useful leaping out at me here. At the second one, too. Must be a seriously heavy water bucket if you need a chain like that to lift it.
You never know.
There are metal grates lying around the well. No idea what they're for. I think that's the power connection for the water pump. I guess there were no power plugs back then. Oh, that's just one pole. Does this thing use direct current? So I wonder where you attach the other pole. That's the water pump, which they use to pump away the extinguishing water. It's a real monster. And ancient, too. I'm surprised that...
Whoops. Oh, that was a prompt, my bad. Oh god, so many prompts.
No idea what kind. The wire rope is wrapped tightly around the pipe. I guess it's an earth for the water pump. Or is it the second pole?
Hello? Yeah, it certainly looks like it. It's got a lot to do. What the fuck?
Quite a clear design. The motor's on the right, the pump device is on the left. The two are connected with a long shaft.
Okay. Power connector, is that like going over? I don't know. Jesus. Do these not connect together?
I'll put the cable into the connecting
Ah.
terminal on the pump.
It's something, right. So I've done something there. Let's continue to look at the prompts.
There are only busted boxes and barrels back there.
Fair enough. Back to the water pump.
The innards of a water pump. The innards of...
Okay. So what's with this? Puddle? Why is it giving me the prompt to put it in the puddle? What the fuck? I've got a bad feeling. I'll try it. Let me save my game. He's either going to be like, no, that's stupid, or just fucking do it anyway. Yeah, look, I just saved it. Right. Oh, Jesus.
If it weren't for me being a former student of physics, I'd call that kind of action suicide.
Fair enough.
Now the end of the cable's hanging directly in the water.
Why do we want that? Why? Why did we put the cable in the water?
The rope's much too thin to use for climbing.
Okay. Let's go back to the pump.
The innards of a water.
There's not another prompt on that wire now. Interesting. Oh my god, I've just realised what we're doing. So come over to stop. No. Power connector. And we're putting that, oh, in the grate?
The power cable is now hanging through the grill and straight into the water.
I thought we were going to put it in this puddle. Trying to zap the demon inside him.
The innards of a water pump.
Oh, pull the lever! Oh no, I've got a bad feeling.
The electricity is on. I should be careful where I step and what I touch.
Damn it, Darren. Okay, I can walk through the puddle. Wrong lever! Why do we even have that lever? I haven't yet figured out what in the fuck I'm doing.
The inner walls of the well are a dark black. The weak light from the grave candle would get swallowed up immediately. And then there's gotta be water down there somewhere. A candle won't be much use then.
I've literally no idea what I'm doing. Okay, let's swap back to... No, she won't be helpful. Well, I've picked up pliers and a candle. I keep being curious about the black mold wall in the tea room. No. Useless. Wait, stop. No, I want to go back up. Are these things still not an option? Oh, there's the bucket. Don't know why I thought maybe the rope would do something. Okay.
There are drains under the puddles, but the sewer system couldn't cope with the huge volume of extinguishing water. The water isn't draining away anymore.
Hello, Dave. How are you?
There's no water in the well. At least not as far as I can see. That's quite strange. A dry...
Prompts. Hello? Whatever. Wait. Where did these chains come from?
If I wrap the chain around the drive shaft, I could use the water pump as a winch.
Oh, you're bored? Oh no.
I hope the motor's powerful enough.
What are we doing, Darren?
You can turn the pump on and off with that. You can even adjust the direction of... Theoretically, I could pump the cellar full of water again.
No.
There are 2 huge water basins here. The construction works, but there's not much electricity getting to it. The water doesn't conduct very well.
Okay, what did you write? It's slow going today. It's getting tough. I feel like I keep having to stop myself from looking things up. There's no pump in the cellar. Maybe I can get it working. Judging by the age of it, it looks like all that's needed is a power connection, and it'll definitely need earthing. I versed the pump via the pipes. The pipe's got power. Pump's got power, just not enough. If this puzzle would only conduct a bit more. Do we need more dangerous things in there? Dunno. She's got nothing helpful on her. Let's see if we can go down to the cellar now that there is light. She kind of refused. She said no, the opening's in the library, so there's no need to go down there. So maybe this is a job for Darren. Oh, she's going down. She was saying there's no need to come down.
I let the dictaphone run during the exorcism. I can't understand a word, even though I understand quite a few languages. But that must be a very, very old one.
Okay. Oh, she's got nothing helpful. We need more electricity is the idea, right? At this rate, I don't think I'll actually finish this today.
Valentina,
Yes.
I think we still need something here for the sword hilt to work.
It's not working. You think that's because of the missing gemstone?
Could be possible. The question is, where is this stone? Could be anywhere. Could have been lost hundreds of years ago.
I don't think so. If the key had been broken for a long time, why did Victoria hide it? No. I think the stone is missing intentionally, as an added safeguard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but where should we start looking?
Did Victoria give you anything before she died? An heirloom, jewelry, a signet ring?
Not to me, but Angelina.
What?
Her bracelet, she showed it to me. Yes, I remember well. There were rubies on it too.
I don't remember.
Perhaps we need one of them?
And where is the bracelet now?
The police evidence locker.
Oh shit.
Then get it. We don't have much time.
Well, it's a good job we had a conversation. I was gonna say something, but now I don't know what I was gonna say. Let's just have a conversation.
The room in which Mordred crossed over into me. Do you know anything about it?
What kind of room is it?
A kind of ritual chamber. Skulls everywhere, a throne.
They investigated a ritual chamber in the old academy, but all the records were lost in a fire around 1512. And the knowledge of it was lost in the process as well. So no, I know even less about it than you do.
So what actually is this black mirror then?
We think it's a kind of portal.
And where does it lead?
Nobody knows exactly, and it's a dangerous thing to investigate. Mordred tried, but the Black Mirror enslaved them.
Oh.
Pope Innocent III believed it might lead to the destruction of Christianity. What we know for sure is that it's older than anything else on Earth.
I thought it might have been built by pagan druids or something like that.
It's much, much older than that. The Druids used it for ceremonies, yes, but they definitely didn't build it. It's been there since the dawning of time, so they say.
Holy crap. So what is it then?
We can only speculate. The mirror attracts evil, or how should I put it? Absorbs it. According to the old Druidic scriptures, there were regular human sacrifices. Apparently, the altar table in front of the Black Mirror portal was already drenched in century-old blood back then. The souls of the sacrifices are drawn into the mirror, but only if they're absolutely evil. The soul of a good person cannot enter the mirror. It seems to be something like... yes, like...
The gateway to hell, perhaps?
yes. And no, not
Oh,
just
did
the
you hear
gate,
that? I think
but
there's
the
some
mirror
kids
too.
outside, I don't know.
Glancing into it reveals the innermost self. It reflects the soul for everyone to see.
I wonder what the Pope would see if he looked into it. And all the dignitaries of the world. No wonder the entrance has to be guarded. But times have changed. Why don't we just have a look at the thing? Purely scientifically, I mean.
Evil can also break out of the mirror. Its effect is unbound. You can feel its power yourself. Who's ever susceptible is enticed into evil. That's why life in the castle is so dangerous. It's right within its sphere. Mordred was changed. The spark of evil that always smoldered within him was fanned into a blazing fire. He did everything he could to open the portal. Rumors suggest that he almost found the mechanism.
Okay, god damn, I regret wanting to have a conversation.
someone's leaving me messages describing the virtues of a guardian. You don't happen to know anything about that, do you?
I wrote them. They were tests to see if you could become the next guardian in spite of the curse. I had assumed that apart from Victoria, there was only Angelina, but she was nowhere to be found. There was no time. Victoria lay on her deathbed. She was the last guardian. It had to be settled. When we heard that you were maintaining that you were a Gordon and were also innocent of any crime, then the Vatican changed its plan. We had to assure ourselves that you were still of pure heart, and you passed all the tests.
But you weren't there.
True. I wasn't there.
All right, Miss Undercover.
Okay, I'm gonna swap character to see if there's any other dialogue.
There's nothing to discuss with Adrian right now.
Fair enough, so I think we are going to the police station. Yeah, all the doors are open to us now as well. It is raining something fierce. Let me have a quick peek for walkthrough length.
It's never been so quiet here before.
I'm bored of explaining everything to Adrian. Yeah, I'm kind of curious how much longer the game might be. I know I'm not that far away, but I didn't know if I could possibly do it today or not. Finish the game. So let me just take a peek. So kind of... No, I don't think I'll finish today because I think there's like 2 hours in terms of walkthrough gameplay, so I'm just going to be bumbling about, so I'm definitely not going to finish it today. Okay, let's go to the police station.
Adrian!
What's up, Spooner? He was like, Adrian, hey, busy.
It's done. Case closed. Angelina's letter convinced the judge completely.
Nice.
Some good news.
A lot more than that. And is there anything I can do for you?
Redeployment? What?
Now with the case closed, all of the pieces of evidence are no longer required, right?
In theory, not anymore, no.
Then it wouldn't be a problem if I got the bracelet back. You do know that it's a family heirloom.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
Zach!
Hmm? Please.
You legend. Right. Yeah, this is weird. I don't think I want to talk about that. I'll just go. I think I'll go now.
Bye.
Fare thee well, my lord.
What a prick. Fare thee well, my lord. Okay. So, I left... What was her name? Her first name? Something Antolini. I'll just call her Antolini. Okay. Yo. Yo.
Here, it was really easy.
Those really are the same stones. Now we just need to break one out without damaging it.
Nice.
One ruby's enough.
So let's now combine these. Good job. To the library. Oh yeah, Darren's been left behind in the cellar. Oh Jesus. Ooh.
There's a spiral staircase here. I can't see how far down it goes. It has to be a good few stories. Ladies first.
Are you scared? Or are you exercising your role as Lord of the Manor?
The Guardian isn't allowed to die. Those were your words. I'm just playing it safe.
Wow. Okay. Well, I've made it
That's supposed to be the
a little bit
catacomb.
further actually.
Looks like the sewer system.
Patience. This is just the beginning.
Yeah, not that much further. I still find it weird. Why was I doing all that stuff with the well?
There's standing water throughout the whole drainage system. Maybe the outflows block some. That's most strange. What are Pictish glyphs doing here on English medieval walls? The house in connection with an amphora. That could mean a store. Amphoras were used back then like barrels are today. An earlier version of a torch, and I've never seen this symbol before. A bird usually represents the death of a person, and we've got a head which fits with this. From whoever.
Okay, so we've got a bird. She said torch, but it's like a fork. And then I didn't hear what she said this one was, but we definitely got 3 different symbols there.
The chain comes out of the shaft and disappears into the water.
Can we do anything? No. We could possibly pull the chain up from the cellar above. Is it above? Trying to think. Don't really know where we are. When did Daedrian turn into a lady? Yeah, we've got an assistant now. She was the nurse who looked after Lady Victoria. So... still don't know what we're doing with this puddle.
Valentina! Can you hear me?
Yes.
My improvised chain winch. I'm quite proud of it.
Good for you. God damn. We need more power to the puddle. Power to the puddle.
The bucket is half full of a white salt. Probably for when it's icy.
I am clueless. What if I swap now? Now he's here and they've established he's above her.
The chain comes out of the shaft and disappears into the water. The house in a circle. That's a new one for me. That could point to a family property or inheritance.
Oh, that's the same as that.
Death on its own without any other glyphs isn't a good sign. A swimming pool for cellar ghosts? I don't understand why that's supposed to be here.
Hold up, let's swap. Let's have Miss Valentina. Is it Valentina Antolini? I think that's her name. So Miss Antolini. So she's in the cellar. And let's get Darren to go downstairs. What if I put the dagger in the... No. No, she has no business here. What if we give it... No, okay. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation.
There's nothing to this.
Okay. So, yeah, he gets the prompts down here. Just thinking about putting metal things in the puddle. Maybe that would, you know, make it more conductible. Yeah, I get to be a grill with character swap out. Hello, Shroom, by the way. Yeah, she was the nurse that looked after Lady Victoria.
The whole thing could be some kind of cistern. It collects rainwater from all over the castle. It's brought here and then goes stagnant. No, there has to be an outflow somewhere as well. There are hieroglyphics etched all around here. Did the druids build these walls? A bird? A bird relief.
Okay, my bad.
I think that's supposed to be a house. Or a shack. There's a bird and a head chiseled in here. Here's a pitchfork and a flower.
Oh, there's, yeah, lower symbols. Okay, I missed them.
Here's an illustration of a house, a jar. If my sense of direction's not misleading me, then we're directly beneath the cellar and the chains leading up through the well shaft.
Okay, we've written something in the book.
In this environment, it can only be a whirlpool. Huh. The water's been standing there for some time. I reckon that's the remains of the water from putting out the fire. At any rate, it's not normal sewage.
It's something. What did you write in your book? There's no pump. Judging the age. There's a chain in the sewer which leads down into the water and then up into the cellar. It definitely doesn't have a bucket hung on it. It could be some kind of drain pump. Oh, drain plug.
If my sense of direction's not misleading me.
Okay. Is she gonna say something down the well?
Adrian, are you down there?
Sorry, you must have dialed the wrong well.
Okay, that one was funny. I'll let him have that one. Oh, god damn. Well. Oh. Zia, thank you for the host.
I don't know how you operate the machine. And I don't want to know.
There we go. I saw the prompt and then it didn't pop up on screen. Thank you for the bits, Zia. Thank you. Yeah, he's such a bloody joker.
Alright!
Alright, thank you for the follow. Hello, Fast Rider. How are you? Is the well you have dialed is out of you?
I don't know how you operate the machine.
Okay, so only Darren is going to be doing stuff here. That's kind of annoying. This woman is useless now. 2 points to Gryffindor. I'm doing good, thank you. Okay, so if she goes downstairs and then they have a conversation, are they going to have a conversation?
Adrian,
Aha.
these symbols look like Pictish glyphs. Obviously an ancient form of writing, more than 6,000 years old. So, I'm wondering what business have they got being on these walls?
Maybe one of my ancestors thought they looked nice? Do you know what they mean?
Sort of. But don't ask me how you vocalize them. Looks like we're in a dead-end street.
But it can't be, though. It has to continue somewhere. Maybe there's another secret passage.
Certainly not out of the question. Keep your eyes open.
Okay.
The chain comes out of the shaft and disappears into the water.
If my sense of direction's not misleading me, then we're directly beneath the cellar and the chain's leading up through the well shaft. I wouldn't know what I might ask.
Yeah, I was swapping characters. Okay. Right.
A bird relief.
So I don't know what I'm doing at all. Need more power to the cellar, but only Adrian can do that. Rope. Hurry up. Get down in the cellar.
I'll tie the rope to the column here and let it down the shaft.
Why did we do that?
Valentina! Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. What was the purpose?
My improvised chain winch. I'm quite proud of it. The construction worked. There's a rope hanging in the well.
Yes, but why? There's not even a prompt on the rope. It's kind of weird. Hello, Twilight. How are you?
There are drains under the puddles, but the sewer system couldn't cope with the huge volume. There are drains under...
Wait, hold up. The pliers are metal. Did I try the pliers? If I put the oh yeah, I do have them. No. I'm gonna take a peek at what to do, because I am stumped. Stumped with a capital S. There's a name typo here. It says Damien instead of Darren. Oh. This frickin' menu. See the key? No. How? If I turn off the power, I might get more prompts. I can't quite figure out what I'm doing from the guide.
The electricity is off again.
Okay, come over here. There's no prompts.
Nothing's happening.
No. Excuse me.
The electricity is on. I should be careful where I step and what I touch.
So. Light fit the cellar. Use the extension cord on the socket at the bottom of the wall. Click the extension cord. To get it is the cursor. Click on the stairs to the cellar. Adrian drops it down. In the inventory, you can find the light and the candle. Go down to the cellar. Click the extension cord on the floor by Adrian's feet. Click the extension cord cursor on the construction light. Light the cellar. Look around. Check the well. Look down the well. Oh, he calls down to Valentina. Check the chain. Well, I can't check the chain. Well, I guess I've already checked the chain. And click it on the water pump, done that. Adrian wraps the chain around the shaft. Take the wire rope hanging over the barrel. Right click it on the open... what? Oh, on the right hand side. Right click it on the open water pump. This is one pole. Take the power connection cable on the floor in front of the water pump and click it on the grate. This is the other pole. Go left. Add salt. How am I?
There are
Yeah, just keep going. Because I know this is here. And now he's gonna pick it up.
I'll take a handful of...
Oh my god, he finally picked up the fucking salt. Okay, this is it. This is it. Salt.
I'll give the pepper and chilies a miss. The puddle's seasoned enough.
Just be careful walking through the fucking idiot, Darren. You don't walk through highly conducted puzzles. Don't know why we've got the rope. Aha!
I can't wind the chain anymore. Something's blocked.
What are you up to? I'm impressed.
I wouldn't know what I might ask.
Why did she come up? Well...
The well shaft leads...
Yo, shut up. Let's go down. Because I think Darren needs to be down there, and then Valentina needs to be up here controlling the pump. I think we're gonna go in the cage, or at least, you know, do the investigating. Oh, we're both here. Okay.
Damn. And I thought I'd pulled the plug out of the bath. If I pull on the rope, that ought to be visible up above. What the heck's a cage doing down here in the middle of the catacombs?
Okay, yeah, I think... Looks like I was probably correct. Darren's gonna dance for us.
I could lock up unwelcome visitors in here.
It really would have been better to have taken a hotel room.
Yeah, assault's conductor apparently. I didn't know that.
Valentina,
Yes.
what do you think's going on with this cage?
I don't think that's a cage in the usual sense.
How come? Isn't it a wonderful torture device, especially with the water?
Oh, right. So that's your interpretation of a normal cage usage.
Don't forget, I'm being possessed by an 800-year-old tyrant.
Mm-hmm.
I've hung the rope into the well.
What are you thinking of doing with the rope?
When I pull on it, you turn on the winch up there and let me down. When I'm running out of air down there, I'll pull again and you winch me back up.
No worries, Fast Rider. So, do we... Is this it? We're doing it? So that was my idea. So I'm glad it's actually working out as I thought it would. I'll have a save before we start these insane shenanigans.
I'll wait on Adrian's signal.
Good job. Hey. Okay. Hello, Joe. How are you? I am feeling like I need another toilet stop. I've had not really all that much tea, but it's certainly gone through me a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Sorry, guys. 2 toilet breaks in one stream. I will be just a moment. Hello, sorry. Okay, so how is this gonna go down? Pull the rope. I've just saved, so it's fine.
Okay, hold your breath.
I've got a bad feeling about this. What's this? The house had the urn. That thing had... oh, shit. The flower. How do I turn this? No, pull the rope, pull the rope. Am I limited on time? I assume I am, because he says about...
I knew it. There's a mechanism down there for... well, I don't actually know what, but I think it continues on there.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to assume I'm limited on breath, because that seems to be the way. That's fine. That one was the flower. Oh, wait, go back. Wait, there's a fish. And a hand.
Come on,
Okay.
Adrian, remember.
I do remember. Look, house, urn, fork, flower. I know what it is, don't rush me, yo. I assume I'm pushing the buttons in. What is that? Oh shit. Fish, hand. Pull the rope. So that must be the one I can't see, so that'll be the head. That must be all scribbled out. This is fine.
Adrian, remember.
I remember, I just don't want to die. Don't patronize me. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Do this. Fish. Head. Done. Thought I died. God. Poor Adrian.
That was close. You're just getting better and better here.
Adrian? Adrian! Is everything alright?
Yeah, everything's fine. I'm okay. It's a little touch and go, that's all.
Oh my god. She's a spider monkey.
Is everything really? Wow. I've never seen anything like this. Isn't that just so impressive?
Well, I'm so glad you like my humble wine cellar.
Oh, there's a door, there's lots of things.
I'm so close to where I want to be. Why should I turn around?
Okay.
A rusty helmet. Somebody probably lost it. A stone coffin, I'm thinking.
Oh god.
What are you doing?
I'm opening the coffin?
Have you ever heard of rest in peace?
What? When there could be something inside that's vital to our mission?
I just don't think this is right. Not one bit.
Yeah, these are crazy days, you gotta explore.
I can't get the lid open any further, but it's moved enough to see inside. Pretty damn dusty. There's not much left of the corpse. There's
Are we
a
gonna-
rusty broken sword lying on the ground here. No idea how that could have got here.
Are we gonna, like, open all of these? Whoa.
Forged by an expert hand. Simple, precise, and deadly.
Adrian, what have you got there?
Stay back.
Regrettable that the passing of time has taken its toll on such a fine weapon. It's no more than a rusty bar of steel. Yet the hilt has lasted well. I will.
Adrian,
What?
what's happening to you?
Seriously?
I've no idea. I must have blacked out. I'm back now.
Alright.
There's something different about this tablet. There's only one of these reliefs here.
Hello? Oh. Puzzle time. Right, let's back out and continue looking at other stuff. Yeah, how'd she not know? Like, you know he's possessed, yeah? That's why you're here?
Looks like an offering dish to me.
What? Oh, what have you done? Stop touching things. Oops, he says.
famous statue of a guy with a sword without a head. Could that be Mordred?
Oops, didn't mean to click on
I
her.
wouldn't know what I might ask.
Good, let's look inside the sarcophagus.
There's a weird disc thing lying among the bones.
Oh, no worries, Triz. Thank you for stopping by. I think I'll only play this for another hour.
Looks like a round shield.
So if
a
you want to
warrior might
watch
use.
back, you won't have too much to watch. Okay.
Something's sticking out of the dust.
What is it? A fish.
A piece of jewelry shaped like a fish. There are only a few bones in here, nothing else.
Okay.
Hieroglyphic after hieroglyphic. As far as the eye can see.
Alright, so. Oh. Why is there still a prompt on that one?
There's an arrowhead in here.
Ah,
Still looks pretty good. I'm gonna take that with me.
okay, why didn't you just take it the first time? Okay, whatever.
There's a metal capsule hanging between the chain links. Is that a little door? Oh, it is a door. And inside the capsule there's a golden key. Maybe just gilded.
Very nice. So it's this small boat. We're gonna play Monopoly with all these little pieces. No, it was one dream, Joe. You don't have to keep bringing it up. Chain.
There are 6 long chains hanging against the wall, running from floor to ceiling. They disappear into holes. And there are some kind of capsules hanging on the chains.
Okay. Hole. Is that the keyhole?
A hole the size of a hand. No idea how deep it is.
Don't you dare put your hand in there. Let me save the game. Aha, I've got a map. Wood.
What's that? A map?
Yes, it could be a map of this place.
22111 23213. Okay.
Now that's what I call a door. Solid stone with iron bands and 6 locks.
So there's this puzzle thing, and there's another door here.
It seems to continue here. Valentina, you coming?
And I can still interact with that. Can I
Wait.
return though?
Yeah?
What?
You see that there?
Yeah. Those aren't hieroglyphics.
That's Latin. Your ancestors must have written that.
And what does it say exactly?
My bad.
A warning. Beware, guardians of the shades. They will take possession of your soul as soon as you venture into the dark.
Okay.
Shades? Is that some kind of metaphor?
No, I don't think so. In the Book of Guardians, it said that Marcus had to battle through an army of shades that his brother had summoned out from the mirror.
Makes sense. First Mordred, now Shades. Well, my soul's not gonna get bored, that's for sure.
Okay. So, can I put something... Oh, in there. I guess that might open the door, but then what's this hieroglyphic puzzle? Wait, what? All the things are going in. Or are they? What is this? Hello? I have to get the balance right. Why didn't it, like, just exit the puzzle?
I've got no idea how that works. Looks like some kind of a scale, and it's connected to these chains. Now, what should I weigh?
Right, let's look at this. I bet these chains will open that door, but the thing is, like, it overwhelms me when there's, like, 2 doors.
7 people standing around the place. Oh no, 3 of them are lying down. Are they sleeping or are they dead? A strange death's head with a huge mouth? No idea what that's supposed to be.
That's the mirror! Stupid.
A whole load of symbols. Fish, crown, no idea. Bones, and so on.
So, what did you say? Fish? There's a fish. I've got a... What are my items? I've got a shield, a boat, a fish, and an arrowhead. How do I figure this out, though? There's a fish there. Is that a shield? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He said there was 6 change, so that shows an arrow. I missed that one. That's got nothing. An arrow and a shield. A fish, a boat. Right, let's back out. So, firstly, it looked like a fish and a boat. I can't remember now. It won't let me back out. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button, that's why.
Think about it, Adrian. Something's missing.
Something's missing. Let me grab my notebook. Oh wow, 15% in 5 hours? Oh, damn. That's a big game. Right. So, nothing in that column. In the next column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Okay. It's the boat and a fish. And then the arrow and shield. Arrow. Nothing, it seems. Boat and shield. And fish. So let's try the arrow and the shield. Nothing's happened though.
I think I'm still missing something.
Okay. Arrow by itself.
I think I'm still missing.
Boat and shield.
Think about it, Adrian. Something's...
And then it was just the fish by itself, so that can't be a puzzle combination.
I think I'm still missing.
This is a little confusing. Maybe I'll have to come back to this.
A whole load of symbols.
Fish crowned.
Fish, crown, no idea. Bones, and so on.
I don't know. Whoops. Right, let's... I don't know, let's just continue this way for now. We'll come back to the puzzle, hopefully. Let's have a save as well. I am Joe, but I'm actually kind of behind with it. I'm not like up to date on all the games I've done. So this is possibly, yeah, look at this.
This is one proper labyrinth. Where now? Straight ahead or to the right?
Did you see that? In the room ahead.
What is that?
No idea, but it's moving.
Is that one of those shades?
Whatever it is, we shouldn't get too close to it. It'd be a good idea to close the door.
Huh? How did you know that the switch was the right one?
I didn't. That's what you call putting your faith in God.
Okay. So... we do have a solution.
There are Roman numerals in the rooms.
So that must be what this is for. Over 100? Oh wow. Could it mean that that's how many bodies can be in a room? There's 2, me and Valentina in this room. And can one person go into this room with the shade? So, okay, what if Darren comes into this room and Valentina goes into that room? Oh, I don't know. She shut the door though. Hold up. Or should we go one at a time? She shut the door here, so maybe if one at a time, Darren can go to here and then to here. And then Valentina, if she comes into this room once Darren's left. I don't know, what if she comes into this room? I don't know, it's kind of weird. Or does it have to be that number of people? So Darren, come to here. And then go to here. Oh, hold on, where's the switch? Stay in this room. What's this?
I need Valentina's help for that.
Can you have Valentina's help for that? Looks like you actually can't. Let's swap anyway. What happens? This is a number 1 room, so what happens when 2 people walk into the room? Nothing. What are the Roman numerals then?
Decorated stone sarcophaguses. You'd probably only have highly respected people buried in these. But I don't see either a name or crests here. No noble Gordon would have themselves buried without them. So, that means there probably isn't a Gordon lying here. Richly decorated, but I don't know.
Oh my god. Alright, let's swap to Darren. Darren gets shit done.
Dust, bones, and a crown. That has to be a king's grave.
A crown, that's an item for the puzzle.
Or a thief's. One that stole a king's crown.
I guess that's what we're doing. So, gang. I've noticed there is also this sarcophagus. Yeah, you don't see the things don't have the magnifying glass until we've been into the room. We have to be in that room, okay. Okay, so if we swap. Swap again. And there's a sarcophagus in with, yeah, a sarcophagus in with this shade. So that's going to be interesting.
Nothing. The coffin's empty.
Okay. I don't really understand the numerals. So we want to go to this room, but there's a shade. Let me save. And we'll see what's going on. Okay. Oh shit. Oh my god. Okay. Whew. That was scary. Interesting. So we have to lure it into another room. But how? Because the thing is, yes, I can open a door, but I'll still need to be like Okay, swap back. Can we have a conversation?
The hieroglyphics on the wall seem to be describing certain things which were dangerous for them back in those days.
Oh.
Bread being important I can get. But a bone?
No, I don't mean each symbol on its own, but a row of symbols describes a person, for example.
So like, bread would belong to a baker then?
Yes, but it can also describe other people. Bread was baked by bakers, sold by traders, and also then eaten at some point.
Does it say how you get the door open as well?
Right now, I don't see any connection.
A couple of sticks of dynamite could come in handy right now.
I doubt it. It has to be the case that only people of pure heart can go further down. Dynamite is a somewhat brutal option.
Okay. So... how do I lure them away? A golden key? No. Hold up.
Everywhere, these weird green lights.
Can I light this light? Oh, I guess not. If I close this, Valentina is safe, but the thing's gonna come get me, is my thought. If I swap to Darren, I can't just run to the other room. Wait. Oh, I closed the wrong thing. Can I not? Oh, I can only close that from this side. That switch leads into that room as well, actually. So... let's check the... oh, damn it. Swap to Darren. Check the numbers. What do the numbers mean? I was in this room when the spirit... well, it shade, that's what it is, when it came after me. What happens if I'm in the top room? Okay. I don't fully understand. Let's keep that open. And... wish me luck. What's gonna happen? Okay. Nothing good. So I'm kind of glad it's got autosaves. It saves me the hassle. Hold up. What if I open this? Is that other one gonna get me? Yeah. This is a little confusing. Right, what do the numbers mean though? Okay. It's kind of annoying to keep having to open this up. Wait, let's... because I'm looking at the number ones. Hello, Rusky. How are you? Oh my god, that film. I've not seen that, but someone linked it. I was like, what? Because wasn't it something about me going into town or something? It's the fuck across town. Why does it sound like you're the protagonist? Okay. So, if I... Wait. What room am I in? This room has a number 1 on it. Oh, how do I open the door? I can't open that door. I have to go all the way around to get to here. No, go, and then go. I think I fucked up my own plan. So... Oh wait, is there no door there? Shit. So let's get Miss Lady into the same room. What happens then? What do the numbers mean? I'll have to look this up. I don't understand the numbers. The object here is to check the rooms and collect any items. Shades can be cornered and confined to a room as long as it is dark. Do not darken a room where you are with an open entryway to the Shades room. How are you supposed to figure that shit out? The Shades do not like light, but you can attack in a split second before the light is turned on. What? The map taken from the hole states the number of doors that should be open to give light to the room. Let's just open all the fucking doors then. So I think we can just leave that one shade alone. This one. Oh shit, she can't pull that switch. That light is on though. This just needs one light on. Oh, what's gonna happen? That turns off the light. What? Why did the light turn off? They're so happy when he dies. It's something. So what did it say? This is something that should be explained in the game because this is a puzzle in itself. Do not darken a room where you are with an open entryway to the Shades' room. The Shades do not like light, but can attack in a split second before the light is turned on. Okay. The map taken from the hole states the number of doors that should be opened to give light to that room. The switches are close to the doors that lower and raise them. The switches and spacebar active spots function blah blah blah. Okay. It's something. That doesn't activate a light, so this... That's in that room, though. How does that activate a light in that room? Oh, shit. Wait, what? This light's on. I thought the Wraith was gonna come in and get me. Now I'm confused. This room is dark. Or is it because there's a light there?
I think there's something evil in this room.
Really? Let's swap back to Darren. Darren has a lighter. So, I don't know. Can I walk into the room though? Shit. No. I need to... I don't get it. Alright, what am I doing here? I do not get it. Okay, room 1, Valentina closes the door to block the shade in room 3. Room 1 is now dark. Let's start from the beginning. Because I don't get it.
This is one proper labyrinth.
Yeah, be quiet.
What
No idea.
is that?
Whatever it is,
Huh?
I did it.
But there was a light. You turned off a light. What the fuck is this puzzle? Room 1 is now dark. Press the space bar for some reason. Click the switch at the bottom left of room 1. Open the door to room 2. There is now light. Enter room 2. Click the switch at the bottom right top. Open door. Bottom right to open. Well, I guess that means this one. Bottom right to open the door. Yeah, what a fucking head scratcher. What is this? It's literally scratching my head. I've lost my place. The room is now dark. Room 5. Enter room 5. Bring Miss Valentina here. Bring Valentina. Her first name is Valentina. I keep wanting to call her Antolini Valentina. Her surname is Antolini. Swap to Darren to open things. And there's a crown.
Dust, bone.
Click on the switch right.
Or a thief.
Be quiet. Everyone just be quiet because we gotta get through this. This is a mind fuck. Excuse me, little burp. Like, how are you supposed to figure this out just because you've been shown a map of numbers? I thought it meant individuals that are allowed in the room, but no. It's these fucking subtle lights. Change radiant, open the sarcophagus, take the ground, click the switch right. Go through to this room. Click the switch right. Go through to that room, click the switch right. Enter, bring Valentina. So I got this far, I did this much by myself, because, well, I'm not connected to any shades, the doors are closed.
Nothing. The coffin.
Open the sarcophagus, get nothing. Check room 3 and 4. And move the top left shade, okay. Go to room 2. That's that room, right? Click on the top right switch just outside room 4. It's weird that these rooms are not actually numbered. Or maybe, yeah, numbered on the pictures that I've got here anyway. Go to room 2, click on the top right switch. Hello Lara Croft Games, how are you? Room 2, click on the top right, just outside of room 4. Enter room 4. Change to Valentina, go to room 1. Click on the left switch, close to the exit door. Wait, which one? To close. You can always click it again, I suppose. Oh no, stop, it's that one. Okay. Phew. Click on the right switch to open the door to room 3. That's a terrible idea, there's no light. Or is there a light gonna light up? This is so trial and error, you don't know when a light's gonna light up. I mean, look at this shit. Okay. This makes 2 doors open and light is back on. As Valentina, go to room 2. Click on the top left switch to close door 1. Oh my god, I would never figure this out myself. God. Okay. Room 1 is dark. Click on the top right switch by room 4. To close the door. So Adrian's being shut in. Adrian. To close that door. Room 4 is now dark. Change to Adrian. Click on the top left switch to open the door to room 3. This best light up. The shade goes to room 1. There is light in room 4 and 3. Enter and click the switch at the top left to close room 1. Oh my lord, I'd never figured this out. No way. The shade is trapped. Click on the switch on the right to open room 6. Wait, what's this?
Ugh, the whole niche is full of human skulls.
Oh.
Well, not quite. Here's a bowl. Rather nicely decorated.
Oh, this is important too. Got the bowl. Room 6. Yeah, we got light. Okay. As Valentina, go to room 8. So that's this room. Click on the top left switch. Opens the corridor to room 7. Enter room 7. Click that one. Is Adrian? Enter. Enter room 6 at right. Wait, no, that's that room. Just stay in that room. Click the right switch to open room 9 where the shade is located. You best not fuck me up. Okay. Check the weird green light.
Everywhere, these weird green lights.
What? Enter room 3? Are you sure? Wait, which one's room 3? I was thinking the one with the shade. I think I'm getting confused. Room 3. Click on the right switch to close off room 6. Room 6. That's dark now. It is now dark. Click on the left switch to open room 1. The best light, the light. The fuck is with this puzzle? Jesus. Who would actually get this without the guide? Okay, room 3 is lit. Go to room 4. Close the door to room 3. Room 3 will now be dark. As Valentina, go to room 2. Click the switch at the bottom right to close room 5. Where's room 5? It's not marked on the pictures. I guess it's that room is room 5. Well, I lost my place. Room 5. Click the switch at the top to open room 1. I'm gonna trust it. Oh shit. Oh, when it moved I was like no. Okay, this wait. I'm gonna close room 3. Shade is trapped. Thank God. Click on the left switch to open the exit door. But why? I guess that's gonna give me some light. Right. Go to room 2. Click the top right switch to open room 4. So we're gonna let Darren out. Dadrian. Okay. Hello Zed Flames, how are you? I'm doing good, thank you. Just getting confused by this puzzle. Excuse me, I got windy pops. Okay, move everyone to room 7. You're an idiot. Wait. Well, okay, fine. Yes, it has been behaving. It's been doing okay. I have nothing to complain about anyway, so yes, everything is good. Okay. Adrian, come to here. So everyone in room 7. As Adrian, click the top switch to close room 6. And then open up that room. Go to room 10, which is this room. Click on the switch to close room 11. Click top switch to open this one. Shit. Okay. Shade room moves to room 6. Enter and click the top left switch. That one. That closes it in. Oh, lordy. So, bring Valentina to room 9. And then we can open the sarcophagus together. Oh my god, I'd never figured that out. No way. No way, no how. God, I'm glad that was here. What do we got?
There's only dust in here. Oh, and a weird-shaped staff.
A weird-shaped staff. Okay, now I guess.
Looks like it could be like the ones that the bishops carry. Or shepherds.
Okay. Oh, what are you doing?
I can't leave.
Oh god, come on, you come along as well, come on. God. Okay, let's go. Okay, so let's look again at this. So now, what are our new items? A crown, a bowl, and the stick. Crown, bowl, stick. So that's got a stick. I don't know what the bowl symbol is. Maybe it's chalice. That's weird. What was it? Crown, bowl, stick. Crown in that one. Stick. Now what's the stick? Is it a stick? Or a weird staff stick? Well, that one has that and that. Let's just draw this in. Okay. Still
A
don't.
whole load of
No,
symbols.
yeah. Unless I'm using all of them. Do I put them all in? It feels weird putting them all in. Let's take these last ones out. What was it? The bowl. Something clicked, so it seems that's very trial and error.
Something somewhere telling me what to place in it.
What? Something somewhere? Yeah, well, I didn't know what to place in it, really. Oh my. Welcome back, Joe.
Now that's what I call a door. Now that's what I call it.
Goodness sake. Thank you for the host, Joe. So the first one has a stick. I literally don't know what I'm doing. Again.
Any minute now, I'll get how this thing works.
Yeah, I know. Let's take another look at the hieroglyphs.
Any minute.
Yeah.
A strange death's head with 7 people standing around the place.
So, we want the path to get the door open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's 7 people, so 2 lying down. There's one guy here, so does that represent that line? And these 2 lying down are these lines. 2 standing up are these, lying down, standing up. It's a bit weird. Whoops, nope, that's not what I want. Maybe it's not that. Hold up.
Any minute now.
Yeah, shut up.
There are
No,
Roman
not that either. Wait, where's my hieroglyph book? You should go away.
Huh. There's a loose note at the last page. The ancients' graves are watched over by their shades. Their fate has been thus for thousands of years now, with no end ever envisaged. They were born in death, and it is death they wish to spread. The ancients forced them into our world. Thus, they don't belong here. They can be neither caught nor appeased. However, the light from the green flame unsettles them. It drives them into the darkness. One should not come too close to them there. Their power is old, very old.
So I guess that's the hint for that puzzle, but it's still not actually particularly helpful. So whatever, back to this. I don't understand. The bowl just isn't in the pictures.
There has to be something somewhere telling me what to place in it.
What to place? But how do I figure it out? This must be what it is, but I don't understand the puzzle. Describe the people. This bottom section says it describes the people, and Valentina also mentioned about the people. So I kind of get sort of a farmer vibe from this because of the scythe, house bred grass, you know, workingman, fisherman. This is noble, a noble person because, well, there's a shield, well, I don't know, chalice, sailing house, and the crown. I don't know, this is kind of a native person because of the campfire? I don't know, I'm just making things up. Shit, I don't know. Put everything in except the bowl and the crown, maybe? Because I don't see a picture of a bowl.
Be something somewhere telling me what to place in it.
Considering what could be left, I'm not going to finish it today, but it might just take me, at a guess, 2 hours next time. So I think if I leave this here today, this can be something to figure out next time, and then I've got a good chunk of stream left next time, it seems. Yeah, that seems to be my thought anyway, because I kind of prefer to do sort of, well, I didn't realise I hadn't quite hit the 4 hour mark. I was going to say I like to do the 4 hour sections at the moment, but I've not quite got there, I guess. So let's have another look. I guess once I've finished this puzzle, that might be
Any minute now, I'll get
a better place to end. How is this supposed to tell me? Like, it describes the people, but
a whole load of symbols. 7 people.
Let's see if, oh damn it, Valentina has anything to say. Hello, Griffin. How are you?
Valentina.
Yes.
Looks like someone scratched their memoirs on the wall.
The hieroglyphics on the wall seem to be describing certain things which were dangerous for them back in those days.
Bread being important I can get. But a bone?
No, I don't mean each symbol on its own, but a row of symbols describes a person, for example.
So like, bread would belong to a baker then?
Yes, but it can also describe other people. Bread was baked by bakers, sold by traders, and also then eaten at some point.
Does it say how you get the door open as well?
Right now, I don't see any connection.
A couple of sticks of dynamite could come in handy right now.
I doubt it.
Yeah, this is what she said, but I can't. We have to figure out the correct person. I don't know. Slightly less pissed off now that you've had a yummy bake thingy and some tea. Nice. Well, this person must have been a warrior because it's got like an axe, like a mohawk thing. Christ. What was dangerous to those people? No. What the hell? I don't get this either. I don't want to keep looking up the puzzle solutions, but I just don't get them. No. Damn it. don't fucking know in the slightest.
Any minute now, I'll get how this thing works.
As Valentina.
A very strange depiction. What can it mean?
Hello, Mixed. Yeah, I think so. I have no idea what I'm doing with this.
Ah, I'm sure that represents the Black Mirror. The Death's Head is symbolic of death.
It's confusing that I have to use both characters now.
7 people, all a little different. Could they perhaps represent different societal groups from their time back then? 3 people are lying down, 4 are standing. In the middle, there's an altar chiseled in.
Kinda want to buy something off your Steam wishlist, you just don't know what? Oh no.
I don't know all the symbols, but they seem to be describing something. At least it looks like they've been divided into 7 groups. Perhaps each of the symbol sequences describes one of the people on the upper half.
I've already figured that out though.
I don't know all the symbols, but they seem to be describing something. At least it looks like they've been divided into 7 groups. Perhaps each of the symbol sequences describes one of the people on the upper half.
Whoops.
There's nothing to discuss.
Oh my god. I figured out that it's to do with the people. But now what? Click on the relief. Click on the head, the middle, and the bottom. The head represents Black Mirror. 4 men are standing, 3 are lying down. It represents the life status of people. 2 of the lying down men are a king and a warrior. Which I already said, both unpopular. The ones standing are normal people? 1 a priest and 1 a hunter. The bottom part of the hieroglyph is divided into 7 parts that might represent each of these people above. So in the dish is Adrian. Click on the dish. Because this is confusing me. I've figured out already what they are literally telling me right now. This is weird. This whole last section has been so weird. I feel like it's just going to get worse now. The collected items from the labyrinth and the sarcophagus are placed around the pan. Note that each item correlates to a way of life status of the people. As stated by Valentina about the relief, the ones standing are normal people, while those lying down are unpopular people. Click, hold, drop an item on the dish. Place the arrowhead, bowl, fish, and staff. Arrowhead, bowl, fish, staff. So the shield, crown, and boat. What a mindfuck. Those are the unpopular ones. This one was tough as well. Wouldn't have got this. No way. No way.
Now the dish is hanging right in the middle. Now that's what I call a door. Solid stone with iron bands and 6 locks. Now that's what I call it. Now that's what I...
What? But that was right, was it not? Oh, all this are the right, correct height now.
Another gold key.
Okay. Okay. Bit confusing. Although what's not been confusing?
Looks like all of the capsules have gold keys in them. I've got no idea how many of them there are. I really ought to find out what's going on with all this stuff.
That's what we're trying to do.
Looks like all of the caps. I've got no idea how many. Looks like all of the cap. I've got no idea how many of them there. Looks like all of the cap. I've got no idea.
Yeah. Are we not taking a key from all of them?
Looks like all of the capsules have gold keys in them. I've got no idea how.
Look, Mr. Twat. It's pronounced wait. Well, it's spelled twat.
Looks like all of the caps.
T-W-A-T.
I've got no
Twat!
idea how many of them there are. I really ought to find out what's going on with all this stuff.
Pull back, see what happens. All the capsules are on one level. Open the leftmost capsule to get 6 keys. How is that 6?
Now that's what I call it. Now that's what I call
Oh my god.
Ah, it fits here. I'm guessing that the keys in the other capsules could well fit too.
So now I have them all?
Undone. How to be able to open the door now?
What a mindfuck. It's either so overcomplicated or it's so simple that you just need to click the door and he automatically collects them up because he's figured out the situation. One of the guys in this game seems like a twat. Well, we kind of figured that out at the beginning. Oh, no idea how many there are. Yeah, considering there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 capsules, and he says, oh, it looks like there's 1 in each capsule. Really? But you don't know how many there are. I've got no idea how many of them there are. Whatever. Playing hard to get. I know your kind. He's such a wanker. Okay, so I think from me that will be it today. Where am I? There I am. Okay. This is it today. Okie dokie. So, I've actually updated my offline page, so that shows us that currently is my my current schedule. So let me see. Though I wasn't sure if I could finish this today. It looked a bit hit and miss. So next stream probably won't take the full stream. I will find something else to fill the gap. And so today's the 15th. Saturday the 18th is when I will continue this, 12 PM GMT. And as I said, I think it won't take the full length of the stream, so I will find something else to play. Monday 20th from 7:30-ish start PM will be walkthrough practice. I need to be on this screen. And then Monday, no, I've done that one. Wednesday 22nd, we will be beginning, or continuing actually, Soma. So once this is complete, we will be moving on to Soma. Yes, yeah, I did save my game. Phew. So, who can we raid? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Yeah, let's have some crafting. Oops. Oh well. Okay, so Triz is streaming. She was here earlier on. So let's give her a stop by. Okay. So I don't think there's anything else for me to say actually. So thank you everyone for stopping by. And I'll see you for the finale next time. Take it easy.